everyone, I'm Vicky. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button. If you are already part of my little sub family, thank you so much. So today's video is our trip to Edinburgh. We booked a few days away at Edinburgh for my 30th birthday. I just want to show you around the hotel. We did come down on the train, but I didn't bother vlogging that. Just wanted a nice relaxing journey, and that's what we had. So we are staying at the Apex Grassmarket Hotel, which is a very stylish hotel. It looks lovely downstairs. Hopefully I will get an opportunity to show you, but I will show you the room that we are staying in. So when you enter the room, you're into this like little hallway, which is quite nice and fresh. It's not too tight, and then off of it is a nice bathroom. We've got a lovely bath, and me and Dan are really looking forward to using that because we don't have a bath at home. Shower, sink, toilet, huge mirror. Hello. Then from there we're into the main bedroom living area space. So we've got a king size bed, some nice fresh towels that have been left, a little rubber duck. We're gonna have to give him a name. Dan is sat on one of the sofas. It looks really comfortable.
Decent.
And
arms a bit rough, like, but
yeah, they're a bit thin.
yeah.
But yeah, a nice.
Chunky arm.
But a nice sofa with a little coffee table, a chair in the corner which has just got my coats and stuff on at the moment, a full-length mirror, and a huge television which will probably get ruined with Dan watching football on it, and a nice big desk area if you're here for business. But one of the best features of this room is the view. So we've got a fantastic view of Edinburgh Castle just there, which is amazing. So nice to have. That was one of the upgrades we were given. And then those cupboards over there, which are open because I have had a look in already. I've just got other facilities. So in this one we've got a safe and a little mini fridge. In the next one we have got a kettle, some biscuits, hot chocolates, tea, coffee, an electric fan as well. And then this last one we've got an ironing board, an iron, and some storage to hang coats up and things. I think this is the only thing that lets the room down. I am just somebody who likes to hang my clothing up so that it doesn't get too creased, especially while we're away. I know there is an iron, but I'm away, I don't want to be doing housework. So that is one of the downfalls for me, that I'm going to have to put a lot of my clothes just like folded up and on the shelves that are available. But apart from that, I'm happy with everything else. Like the view just makes it worthwhile for me. So we've both got ready and dolled up, and we're going to go and have something to eat at the Hard Rock Café in Edinburgh. Dan will have the haggis burger. I don't know what I'm going to have yet, but I just thought I would show you guys what I'm wearing. So I'm wearing this like patterned dress that I just picked up from a charity store, so I don't actually know where it originates from, but I just really love it. And with my short hair, I think this high neck goes really well with it. Just got some black tights on and then some cheap Primark boots. These have got a block heel and they're not very high, so that I can walk around Edinburgh perfectly well in them. And I'm just going to throw on a oversized coat. That is the look that I'm going for my evening meal.
And for Dan, get out of the way. Here we go. 6-sill top, jeans, boots, done.
And you've got your So that was a really incredible night at the Hard Rock Café. The food was absolutely incredible. We both went for the speciality burger, which is the haggis burger, and because it is close to Burns night, they've added a few extras like some like crispy onions and some other sauces and things, and it was just beautiful. I had my haggis on the side. I did have a little bite of it, but I gave that to Dan. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous, and the staff were amazing, so brilliant. So yeah, I would absolutely recommend going to the Hard Rock Café if you are ever in Edinburgh. So that is us done for tonight. We're going to get an early night, and we are at the Edinburgh Gin Distillery tomorrow. So we're going to have a restful night to be ready for that. So this is our first full day in Edinburgh. Breakfast was absolutely beautiful this morning from the hotel. I really enjoyed what I had, which was the salmon and scrambled eggs, and then we both shared the porridge, and Dan had a detox breakfast with poached eggs, tomatoes and spinach, and a little tiny bit of toast. But yeah, it was beautiful, very, very nice. So now we are going to make our way to the Edinburgh Gin Distillery, and we're going to have a tour of the distillery and some gin tasting. So is any trip away complete without a wander through a graveyard? Every time we seem to have a weekend away or something, we find one and we stumble through. And so today we're in St Cuthbert's churchyard, having a look at some of the magnificent headstones that were placed here in around the 1800s.
To 1833.
What's that, Dan?
Try to get out of this one.
You want it to be nice and cold as well, so when you do add in everything else, it's not too warm or diluted.
Do you want 5 in yours?
Yeah.
I've put 4 in mine.
Don't worry about that, it's fine.
I won't be on that.
If you've been to a gin or cocktail bar, you would have seen bartenders doing this. This is just so you can get that lovely zesty flavour coming through. As well, you know, sometimes at 10 AM, like on a, what day is it, Tuesday?
Yeah.
You want to start a little bit sweet and easy.
Might have a bit more.
So, yes, perfectly done. You haven't overfilled it too much. You've left a little bit of room. Usually people find, yeah, so if you just want to grab sweet tea. So
refill it, so you do have to sort of like clean out and reset. So for that reason, yes, we can stop when we can start.
head distillers or owners of the stills would usually name them after their wives or relatives. But our founders, she makes all of our lovely strong Scottish gins, and Flora is named perfect because she makes a lovely light floral gins. If you do come and see, actually first created in Britain, but us Brits actually created gin by accident. We were trying to create a completely different spirit in 30, but I mean, it is technically afternoon now, I guess.
Wow.
But still, if you've already popped it in the glass, it shouldn't be too bad, don't worry.
Crikey.
So for you, it's the clear, the bottle with the clear liquid in it, just by the ginger ale.
Noisy, is it?
You want them to wait and say, go on.
I wanted it to pop again.
You don't really need to add too much. It's just a little tiny spritz.
It's beautiful.
So,
So someone designed this?
yeah.
Wow.
If you just want to pour a little dash in there as well, don't fill it up too much. We'll try and save some for the rhubarb and ginger liqueur. Yeah. To them, so you'll get that fan of rum, but you really like the keto.
Did you enjoy it?
I did, it was brill. The best part was being informed about the history of gin. This should be the tasting, but I want history.
So we have done our gin tasting experience.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. I mean, we've done the whiskey experience. If you've not seen that, we will link our previous Edinburgh vlogs in the top corner, or Vicky will when she's edited. If you're not subscribed, head over to my channel. Got to plug, haven't we?
Yeah, right.
But the whiskey experience we had a couple of years ago was enjoyable, but we had an expectation that was at a certain level, and we were underwhelmed, weren't we?
Yeah, I
It
thought we was actually going to be able to see like the distillery itself, but they don't have that available for the public to view.
It's more of an attraction, isn't it, than an experience. That's what we'd say. So we're not putting you off it. It's good, but if you want an experience, go to the Edinburgh Gin, because that was superb. The guide, or the guide, not really tour guide, but the presenter was very was very knowledgeable. There was a lot of interaction there, and I think we were only supposed to be there for an hour, and we had an hour and a half. The gins were superb. We really enjoyed it. Did you? Well, I enjoyed it. Did you?
Yeah, I loved it. It was wonderful.
And we ended up spending about 80 quid in the shop as well. That's with 10% off. But no, fantastic experience. Would recommend it to anybody. Would you?
Yeah, I'm nodding. I'm saying yes, yeah. I'm like one of those
Nodding
nodding
dogs.
dogs in car. But yeah, fantastic. I'm so pleased that we managed to get booked in, because it's something I've wanted to do for years, and just amazing. And they are moving to a bigger and better site soon, so I'm pleased that we were able to go to the original site, which is a lot more intimate and a lot more quirky, because this new site is going to be all singing, all dancing,
Looks
modern.
good. Yeah, it looks good.
It looks lovely, but
But if you want an intimate and kind of traditional,
yeah.
get in there quick, because I think they're moving in spring 23.
Yes.
Yeah, so you've got the rest of this year, so get booked on. Fantastic.
Amazing.
So now we're just heading back to the hotel with our copious amounts of alcohol.
Oh yeah, we don't need to buy more alcohol while we're in Edinburgh.
We'll drop that off, and then we're back out just to have a wander around, and then we are going to a Thai restaurant later on, which looks lovely, doesn't it?
Oh, it looks fantastic. We went inside to book the table yesterday, and it just is out of this world. Like, you'll get to see for yourself later on, but just so good. And I was really fancying Thai food, so cannot wait for that.
So we will
Massaman curry, get in my belly.
So we will show you some of the sites if there's anything interesting. If not, the next time you see us will be either before we go for dinner or when we are at whatever the place is called. I can't remember. I mean, bloody both. So we have just finished our journey around the Surgeons' Hall Museum. It's about £8 to get in, wasn't it?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
£8 each.
Yeah, something like that. There's discounts for...
You've got a mark on... Dan's just got a mark on his nose from where he's had to wear his mask.
Oh, I have. What's that then?
But yeah, it wasn't what I expected. I expected it to be a bit more educational, probably a bit more skeletons and things, but it's a lot of body parts in jars.
Yeah.
And I think you need to have some knowledge of what you're looking at rather than just two randomers off the street wandering around. So we didn't get the full
satisfaction of seeing body parts in jars.
yeah, and if you are squeamish, then I'd definitely say avoid it, because it's human remains.
Yeah, and that's why we've not been able to video any of it, because obviously we need to respect the fact that it's human remains.
Yeah, so I was expecting something different to what we've just viewed, but at least it's done and it can be ticked off of the to-do list, and we can move on to something else touristy now.
I enjoyed it. It was interesting enough, because obviously the work that's put in and the research because of that means that future generations and future people who go under surgery and what have you have got a better chance of survival or curing and stuff. So yeah, I'm happy with the hour and a half that that's killed.
Yeah. So we're just getting ready to have our evening meal. We will take a video of the name because I can never pronounce anything correctly. I will hand the camera over to Dan so I can show you what I'm wearing for tonight. So for tonight I'm just wearing this black and white checked dress which I picked up from the next clearance store. This is in a size 12 and it's lovely and comfortable. My hair, I have basically just done the best that I can. I wanted it to be more like swooshed back, but I think I need to watch some more YouTube tutorials on how to do that, so I've just gone with the best that I can go with my hair, and fingers crossed the wind doesn't mess it up. And I've just got those cheap Primark boots on again because they're just not a very high heel and easy to walk in, especially with all the steps and cobbled streets in Edinburgh. I will now hold the camera and show you what Danny's wearing. So Dan?
Pretty boring. 6 up top with some palm trees on, dark jeans, boots. Easy. Thank you very much.
Oh, it smells incredible.
Oh, it's good. You're stroking him.
So that has been our first full day here in Edinburgh, and it's been a brilliant day and a brilliant evening. The food tonight has been absolutely amazing. I am super tired out. Last night someone went past our hotel and in their drunken state they must have just been determined to kick this can all the way home.
Playing kicking a can.
So they were just kicking a can and all we could hear was this clang, 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 and yeah, it was just getting further and further away in the distance, but you could still hear it. So I am rather tired and Dan does snore. So I'm wiped out. It has been a very busy day and a very fun day. I have enjoyed all of it, but I am so ready for bed now. We've got another full day tomorrow, but I'm going to leave this vlog here. If you've watched this till the end, thank you very much. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Hopefully see you again soon, but for now, goodbye.